Hi, I'm Emma, and I've been doing something new every day so far for 200 days of 365 days that I'm going to be doing it for in total. To celebrate my 200 days, I thought I'd answer some questions that people often ask me about my favourite things that I've done so far, what's been the hardest, stuff like that. Favourite thing so far? That's a difficult one because, what constitutes favourite? Is it something that you really enjoy? Is it something that actually really pushed you out of your comfort zone in the sense of this project? It also doesn't feel fair just to pick one. I don't know, probably if I can pick a couple of things, just because I'm a cop-out. I really enjoyed flower arranging. That was so much fun and like a really nice thing to do, something really totally different. And probably, gosh, this is really difficult. Probably puppetry. I really enjoyed doing the puppetry stand-up comedy. That was a real challenge and I really enjoyed it.
So you may have noticed Edna also has Parkinson's.
Hardest. Anything super physical so far has been really tough. I think actually when I went to Yorkshire and we went to go and see the seals and we walked down this kind of coastal path and it was really windy and I kept feeling like I was going to fall over the edge, and I think everyone else thought I was going to fall over the edge as well, so they were trying to stop me from falling over the edge, and it was just really physically really very difficult. I was having a bad day, I had horrible cramps in my feet and we didn't really see very many seals, but it was a nice day, it was a lovely day to spend time with some friends, but physically very tough and kind of showed me I guess how hard my Parkinson's can be at times. So that was probably one of my more frustrating days. That was probably the physically hardest. Mentally hardest, probably the escape room that it took us 10 minutes to get into. That was a bit ridiculous. I mean, to waste 10 minutes of an hour that you're supposed to spend trying to escape from the escape room, trying to get into the escape room which had an open door behind us and we were trying to get into the locked door ahead of us. That was a little bit special. That was actually really challenging and just really hurt my head. And that and probably the code breaking cocktails, which also really hurt my head. I've never done that much work to actually get a drink before and then feel like I was a failure, but it was great fun. It made me laugh a lot because I suddenly realised how thick I am at certain things. Emotionally hardest, probably either being trolled, that was pretty tough, or when Tom passed away and I had to watch the TV documentary, that was pretty tough. Most likely to continue next year. It's really funny, everyone wants me to do their thing again next year, so like rock choir wanted to sign me up and things like that, and I was like, I haven't got time at the minute because I'm trying to do 365 days of things. I can't be doing the same thing twice. So there's a lot of things I really enjoyed. I really want to do something kind of physical, like a boxing or a contact karate or something like that. I think that actually was really enjoyable, and I don't really do that much that's physical, so that would be great. I'd love to carry on doing something like that.
In these trousers.
And probably a language. I think I used to be really good at languages and I've discovered through this year that actually I'm pretty terrible at them now. That part of my brain has really shrunk down, and it would be great to kind of relearn something. Maybe relearning French. I was always really good at French. Got an A* in it, I think, and yeah, I'd love to kind of relearn some French maybe, or like another language if it's something else that would work well. But I think learning language is really good for your brain. It's good exercise.
We have the pop ping. Yeah.
Best buddy so far. Well, I've got certain buddies who I've kind of used again and again. Used is probably the wrong word. Employed into doing stuff again and again. So my friends Kat, my friend Davs, and my friend Sarah. I roped them into everything. And they've been great kind of buddies to me. Probably the most exciting buddy was Charlie Brake, because he's a beautiful man and a really sweet person, and doing graffiti with him was great fun. For obvious reasons and unobvious reasons. It was really enjoyable. Yeah, that was great fun. Furthest away would probably be Japan. I mean, That's pretty far to go to do something, I guess. Anything I did in Japan was pretty far. Closest, anything I've done at my house, really. I've done a lot of things at my house because it's not always good to travel. Sometimes you can have adventures from home. I think I'm finding that a lot of stuff in London is quite expensive, and I feel very grateful to everyone that's donated stuff to me because I wouldn't be able to afford to do this project otherwise. Cheapest. There was actually an occasion where I ended up getting some money back, so I sold a domain name and ended up making about £100 something, a couple of £100, so probably that would be the cheapest because I actually made money on it. Most excited about? Probably hot air ballooning. It's something I've always wanted to do. I'm really excited to do that at some point during this list. I've got a couple of options, so just waiting to see which of those pans out. What I've learned? I've learned that you shouldn't be so hard on yourself, and you should, if you set yourself a project, it doesn't matter if you take some time out of it. If the main goal is to make you happy at the end of it, then it's okay to take a bit of time out from that. If it stops making you happy, ultimately you should think what the goal is. Was it to run yourself into the ground and be exhausted? Because then, well done, you've succeeded. If you're not already following me or looking at my stuff over at the itlist, please do come and have a look and see what this is all about, what I've been chatting about. If you want to do an activity with me, or you have an idea or suggestion, or you just want to come and have a look, come over to www.thef-itlist.com, theitlist.com with hyphens in the middle. It'd be great to see you over there, and hope you come and enjoy me on my adventure.